What up, y'all? It's your boy Polo Cuts SD. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Clipper Podcast, baby. You already know what it is. You can always catch us on video, podcast on YouTube, baby, or you can always listen to us on any podcast streaming platform. I'm right here with the gang, the one and only
Manny Rocks.
And we got my other motherfucking boy. You already know what it is.
That Barber Cheapy. Yes, sir.
And we got the one and only
Shanice Tanny.
How you guys doing, guys?
Good,
Alive,
good.
chilling.
Damn,
It's been a good week so far.
We're-
Slow and steady.
Hey, I don't know if we ever mentioned where we live. Like,
I don't know.
I don't think we've ever said where we're at, huh?
All right, so my address.
1610 Palm Avenue.
Yep.
Sweet Tea.
We're in San Diego, exactly, Imperial Beach area to be.
The area with the best weather in the
exact.
world.
Yeah, we're
No
the
other better place to be.
we are the most southwestern city in
The United
States.
Of America.
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 That's true. I don't think we ever mentioned it. How close we are to Imperial Beach,
How close we are to the border?
to the border.
Yeah. 5
Yeah.
minutes away
We're
from
what?
the border.
Like
literally.
5 exits away.
Like
let's see if
7?
you want to count them. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's
Let's count 'em, let's count 'em.
Coronado, Tocayo,
Dairy
Dairy
Mart,
Mart,
San Isidro?
Via de San Isidro,
Via de San Isidro. Yeah.
and
And then
then
there's
Yeah.
one more exit right
Son
before the border.
Cinco.
Camino de la Plaza.
Camino de la Plaza.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. You
I always
'cause
know it
gotta-
by the last U.S. exit.
Yeah.
What?
I thought that was the name of the street.
Last US exit.
Which one? Wait, what?
The last exit.
That's
The name of the street.
Because you know how it says the last US exit.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was the
Yeah.
name, you know?
Oh hell no! Yeah, that's fucking funny, actually. Dude, we're fucking close to the border. We can actually
Have-
see TJ from
I
here.
Have
can
you
see the
guys
lights
ever-
right now.
No, he really probably can. Can
Hey,
you really?
have you guys ever
Oh.
had that experience where you're driving and you don't want to go to TJ and you're like, oh shit, and you can't make it to that exit anymore, so you gotta like.
Oh, you guys want to know a funny ass story?
Nah.
Yeah.
You don't want to know?
Almost, but
Oh, I thought
I'm happy I didn't.
I thought
I
you
thought you were
said,
being exaggerated, huh? Like or sarcastic.
I thought you were saying, nah, I don't want to hear your story.
Yeah, that's what I,
nah,
that's what I
nah,
was
nah.
thinking.
Nah, but hey, when I was younger, fool, my mom at the time, she didn't have any papers. Like we got here legally, obviously. But her and my sister, their visa expired, right? And me,
Did
my
she
dad,
order a new credit card.
my dad. Nah, my dad was a U.S. citizenship already, and I was born here, right? But my sister and my mom, they were fucking here illegally. But if they got pulled over by the cops or anybody, like they weren't gonna get in trouble because they got here like the right way. You get me?
Yeah.
And then, but if they left the U.S., fool, they were fucked. Like you can't come back. You get me?
Yeah, yeah.
And one time, my mom, like when we first moved out here, fool, like her visa expired like a year in after we moved, and fucking she would never go like past Dairy Mart just because like my dad would tell her, don't go fucking that way because that way's it's the border, you know.
Oh shit.
For one time, dog, like I don't know what the fuck. She picked me up from school and then she just like kept going and she's like, oh my god, I'm lost. And she was like, fuck. So she keeps going and she doesn't know about the last exits, you know, because she's still new to this shit, fool.
Yeah.
And my mom used to say that she used to think when she would get on the freeway, if she would go up north, she would feel like the fucking freeways would disappear for her the way back, you know, like she would always be so scared to be on the freeway.
Yeah.
So she would only stay around this area, you know, like streets and shit, like Manolo, like Albertsons when it used to be Albertsons, and like she used to go to fucking
Anywhere of like a
She used
like
to go
2
to-
or 3 mile radius.
remember
to the house.
Max Foods right there on Dairy Mart.
Oh yeah,
She
yeah,
used
yeah.
to go
Smart
like
and Final.
that's
and-
all she would
yeah.
go to, like get on the freeway for that, boom, back, whatever. And then fool, she picks me up, we're on the way, and I don't know why, but she's like, fuck, I missed the exit. Fool, I started freaking out. Fool, I'm like, no, no.
Like, I'm about to lose my mom right
no,
now.
fool, I thought I was gonna lose her, fool. I started fainting, fool. Like
No.
I started
The drama.
and then my mom starts like getting more nervous because I'm fainting, fool. So she's freaking out.
dramatic.
She's freaking out because she's like about to cross the border, and then she's like, this nigga's fainting on me. Like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But I was just like, I wasn't fainting. I was like kind of like, I was just scared as fuck. Fool. I thought I was gonna faint, you know?
Damn,
And,
that's wild.
And fucking, so fool, we get to the border, and then my mom tells my mom sees like a fucking U-turn sign and she's like, fuck, there's a U-turn sign, fuck it. So she tells the guy, she's like, hey, like, I forgot in Spanish, she's like, hey, I forgot my fucking, my documents. Like, I fucking missed the exit on accident. Like, can I bust a U-turn? And they're like, nah, dude, you can't. No. I'm sorry. They were like, yeah, you can't. Boom. She busted the U-turn. Another time when she got this happened again, like a few years later when she got her permit.
Yeah.
But they didn't let her fucking come all over here, so we had to go to TJ, and then we got lost over there too. But that one was me and my sister, and we had never been to TJ before. Like,
damn.
you know, like TJ for us was like fucking.
I feel like once you're on like San Isidro Boulevard, like that's pretty much TJ right there.
Yeah,
like,
fuck yeah.
Especially on the 805 side, that shit hella looks like TJ.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
anything past Dairy Mart, man.
Anything past Ying Li, fool, you're fucked.
Yeah, that especially that little area
Yeah,
right there.
full
Yeah, that's little TJ right there.
Fucking
for sure.
Tijuas, dog. Like, yeah, for
Streets
sure.
get narrower, fucking starts getting dirty.
Yeah, people start driving more reckless right there. Now, there's actually a lot of like motorcycle cops always in that area, just posted all the time.
I remember back in the day, I used to be there all the time to go to Next Generation Dispensary. You remember that, Manny?
Oh,
or no?
is that the
Oh,
is that the one by the Burger King on the 805?
No, that's the one
By
behind the
fire
7-Eleven.
station now.
Behind the 7-Eleven in front of the fire station. That
Oh
shit-
yeah,
that
I
shit
heard
was-
about it, but I never.
Oh, that shit
went.
was a popping ass dispensary back in the day, dog. I remember. Me and Shanice used to be up in there heavy. You good?
I had a
Adjust.
I can't hear on this side.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just messed it up right now. I did something and I don't know. Oh, there you go.
There it is.
See,
Oh, I
it's a
wasn't
touch.
watching otherwise.
Yeah, but that's a funny ass story that I have right there in that area. It's fucking
Dude, one time me and Polo crossed back super late. We were clubbing in TJ and then we're like,
Nah, we went to my uncle's house. Remember? It was when we took Vicky, and then we went to my uncle's house, and we were like, man, fuck this. We're gonna leave because they were gonna close Next Generation, and we got a ride to the
we
border.
walked.
We got a ride to the border, or we got a taxi right to the border, and then from the border we walked all the way to the dispensary. It took us like 2 hours
Yeah, and like dress clothes and
trying to fucking
back in the
Trying to
day
get a
when you
little-
could walk around
little
normal,
bit of
you know.
weed.
just to get some weed back then.
We were hella broke, so we only got like a gram.
It's like, should we waste the money on the bus or
Or the
we?
gram.
You guys pretty
Nah.
much did like a Harold
Weed.
and Kumar
Hey.
trip, huh?
Yeah, for real. Hey, I remember back, fool. You know what's crazy, dog? Like when me and Shanice first met, fool, we were so fucking broke, fool. We used to work at Sam's Club. Well, we both met at Sam's Club, right? Working
Yeah.
there, and our paychecks, bro, it was like every 2 weeks, $400. You know?
$11 an hour.
Do you ever think how you used to
Fool.
survive? Like,
Nah, dog. You know how we
honestly,
used.
I don't know how
I
we
remember
were-
I was making like my paychecks were like $600-700 right there.
You know how I used to survive? Off fucking Dollar Tree? Or no.
Money Tree.
Money Tree. Remember
Dude,
Money Tree?
we were living off of Money Tree,
we used to
bro.
go to Money Tree, and then they would ask you for your work, for your job, you know, for your
Yeah,
job
that's how broke we
information,
were.
and then they would tell you, all right, we're gonna give you like a check advance, and then when you
Okay.
get paid, you pay us with the check.
Yeah, you give them the check and they give you the money.
Yeah,
And they
so
take
then
that
I used to
shit.
fucking we used to do that. Fool, we would be broke and be like, fuck it, let's just go to Money Tree, and then boom, and then fool, we would fucking spend the money, and then when we got our check, we were broke again because we had to pay it back, you know.
Yeah.
And then fool, we couldn't get out of that hole for the longest time, dog.
Yeah.
I bet
Then
I
you-
bet
then
that's a
we were
hard
so
hole.
you
dumb,
reopen it,
though.
right?
Huh?
You would reopen it.
Yeah,
after you
no,
close
and
it?
then, but then we would do it was like me and then her, you know, so it was 2 accounts.
Yeah.
So we would have like $800 on Money Tree.
But we
fool.
were so dumb because we were making really good money for our age and the
Fuck
job that we
no.
had. Yes, back then for the job that we had.
$400 every 2 weeks.
You guys were what?
No,
like
minimum
18,
wage was
19?
$8, and then
No,
we were
it was
making
10.
11.
It was $10.
I was making $11.30. I remember, and I remember like everyone was like, "You guys are making good money," but we would fucking spend it going out.
Minimum wage went
buying-
up to $10, like literally a month
Man,
after I got
You
hired.
guys are bringing it back. I remember when you had your first date with Shanice.
But we
Oh,
were
yeah.
hella broke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fucking
your
You
brother.
guys went to
Broke
a
boys.
park or some shit.
Fucking
hung out.
broke.
No, we went to a hookah bar in downtown,
But
and
anyway,
then
that's just crazy.
it was
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polo got pulled over on our fucking first date.
That shit was fucking that to me just like how fucking broken the little bit of money that I was making back then. That's just
Yeah.
fucking
Bro, we didn't even have money to
bad.
eat sometimes.
I used to survive off eating produce food at Sam's Club and stuff in the freezer because I used to work in the freezer and the fridge.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to like damage stuff on purpose and then eat it and then put it in the little discard tray when I was full. I remember.
Oh no.
So yeah, I remember freaking eating all the fruits in the produce area and
Good times. Good
yeah,
times.
that, would
That
be
shit
my
was
lunch.
sad, dog.
And then like the little
It
people
was sad.
who do the samples, the sample
Yeah.
ladies. Yeah, they used to hook it up nasty too.
You know what's crazy too? Fucking I worked there for like 2 years, and I was never. I don't think. Probably like the first years when we struggled like heavy, and then after that we were like, all right, I was kind of getting the hang of it. But then like I quit that job and I went to barbering, and then fool, that was another struggle, bro. Like when I used to work at Horton Plaza, fool, that shit was really bad, dog. Like I wasn't making no money, bro.
I got that post office job, and I thought I was a shit, but I was
but see,
beat.
post office, you were making good money though.
I was fucking beat though. I was working like an old man's job.
Yeah,
and I was
they
just
were
like-
working you. They were running you down.
Yeah.
I was
The
working
post
from like
office was
7
the-
to
But you were
7,
actually making like and good money.
Yeah, it
like
was.
that's a job that you can actually like.
You know,
live
I'll
off
never
of.
forget that San Francisco trip we took, and I was
Oh,
at the
yeah.
bar, and you had ordered us our first
Pickleback
pickleback shot,
shots.
and then I remember I was
Chiefy
like,
doesn't remember the tour bus ride.
hold on, I was sitting there and I was
don't- yeah.
drinking my shot, and I was like, I'm getting paid for this because I was getting paid
Oh,
vacation,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and I was like, I'm getting fucking paid for this, and then my check hit like the next day, and I told Leo, I was like, dude, we got money, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it
Chiefy
just
doesn't
felt
remember
like a
that
good-
tour bus ride where I had to pee hella bad. Remember?
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
We sat
Was
in
it a
the way
double
back.
decker?
Yeah,
we were at the wait top. It was cold as
We
fuck.
went through the Golden Gate Bridge and everything. We pulled over and everything, like on that tour
Yeah.
bus.
You know what? I don't think I was with you guys.
Nah,
I think
You
that was
were.
a day.
When you went to Oakland?
I went to
Nah, you-
Alameda and hung out with Enrique and went to the skate
No,
park
because
and shit.
Enrique, we hung out with Enrique too.
No.
know,
He's
but-
talking about when he went to the skate park.
Oh, maybe.
Nah.
I think you might be right.
No,
I don't remember his
Nah,
skate
because
park.
you were the one that fucking you were the one that knew how to get the fucking tour bus. We didn't know how to do that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't remember.
You were the one that we were with you, fool.
Nah, I don't think. I think it was just
It was-
you, Darian, and Buster.
Nah, it was 4 of us. I remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I just remember being on there. I have a photo of that.
I
day.
don't even have any
Yeah,
pictures of,
I have
us on a bus.
I remember walking late at night, like through the
Oh,
fucking hills.
oh, yeah, no,
and
that
then
was
we
the
were
time
like,
we
what
went
the
to the
fuck
club.
are we thinking?
Oh,
No,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
what we were with Enrique that
we
night.
could have died.
Yeah.
Oh, remember
Nah.
that? Where was it all of us that
Yeah.
was walking around the city and shit?
Yeah, no,
Dude,
we were with
oh,
Enrique.
yeah.
We were with
Okay,
Enrique.
okay, yeah.
We were trying to go to that fucking
Strip
club.
club or some shit,
Nah,
right?
to a club. Remember that club
At
that was
first
all
it
white?
was a strip club, and then we ended up somewhere else.
Nah, remember we walked through that fucking area where
remember we
there's
went
hella
to
hookers.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah,
we
it
went to
was
some
ghetto as
club
fuck.
too. over
Yeah,
there.
a white.
Yeah,
it was like all
aight.
white.
Yeah.
Manny.
Not like white as in white people. It was a white club, like everything white.
Yeah.
And it had like those fucking like
The LED and fucking arches.
Have you ever
Arches,
been to
yeah.
Frisco? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been twice.
Did you ever go to where Enrique works at?
Yeah.
That was
First
sick.
time.
Is
huh?
it the Astro Gaming
Yeah,
facility?
she was
Oh,
sick,
that
yeah.
shit was tight. It's like, you know what it reminded me of? You know the movie Big? You know his house, Big? Remember?
Grandma's
oh
Boy.
yeah.
Or Big? Well, to me, it reminded me of Big. You know the movie Big with fucking Tom Hanks? Where he becomes an old man as a kid. He's a kid and then he becomes like a fucking grown person. And then
I've
his
never
house...
seen that movie.
And then his house turns... He has his house and he tricks it out like into like a fucking kid's playground.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me.
I thought
It was cool.
Enrique's freaking
I was
work
like, man, this is
environment
where you
was
work
dope.
at? Like,
Get to play video
was dope.
games.
Sick, yeah.
You're on the computer. They have whiskey and beer, like just sitting around. They have ibuprofen, Advil.
I regret being
Snacks,
such a stoner,
drinks.
dude. I remember like glimpses of the trip, and it bothers me because I'm like, damn, that's how much of a stoner
Yeah,
I was. That
I remember everything.
I have pictures of that trip too, and I mean, I remember a lot of it, but there's like some things you guys tell me, I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I like San Fran. San Fran's cool.
I didn't like it.
You don't like it?
Fuck no.
Why?
It's too cold.
It's one,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
cold.
one is too cold. Number 2, bro, like it was kind of boring, dog.
Expensive.
And it was boring, bro. Like
I
there
didn't
was
like the food.
the food was whack. Food. We were looking for good food.
I remember
for,
I
and it
was
was like,
cranky.
Remember
Bro.
we kept on settling for the pizza spot right there.
really?
No, I was cranky
What?
as hell.
What type of food?
We like Pier 38.
Oh,
Did you
yeah,
guys?
we-
we went to
Yeah.
Pier 38.
Yeah, we
right?
went to Pier 38.
Did you go to Pier 38?
Yeah, but so
I don't remember.
But it's because
Have
we
a-
were in Union District, or what do you call that
It was
shit?
like a bunch of
the red
Union,
light district.
Union Square.
Union Square. We were in Union Square, so it was ghetto and
it's
ugly.
Like, it's like San Fran's more to like go sightsee, you know, just drive
Yeah.
around. Like you're gonna go chill here and smoke some weed.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
still want to go to Alcatraz though. That's probably
I've done that.
That's a bucket list thing for me.
yeah.
I want to see
That one's
that
cool.
too.
Like I remember
I
doing
heard
a
that
tour,
you can
but
press
we
a
never
button
got
and you
off.
can hear the ambiance inside of the jail
Yeah.
and shit.
Well, yeah. It's they give you headsets and
Yeah.
you put it on, and there's like
Aux cord.
there's like a start line. You press it, and then like everything comes aligned. You hear like water dripping. Like there's a part where you like walk down the middle where all the new guys come in, and then like you're walking, and it's like they're whistling at you like, "Oh, fresh meat," you know, and you hear them like yelling from like from the top, you know? You're
Oh,
what
it's
the
like
fuck?
a scenario
Yeah.
kind of thing?
Uh-huh.
Or?
Like you hear everything.
Kind of like a virtual reality fucking type of thing.
yeah, it's like
audio reality.
Yeah, but you're like listening
Isn't
to
that place like super haunted?
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah.
I've heard of. I think Ghost Adventures went there, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's actually one of my favorite movies. Is the
Yeah,
one
the
by
one where they
Clint
escape?
Eastwood. Yeah, the
Clint
one with
Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood.
I've never seen it.
Where he digs the hole, right?
Escape of
Oh,
Escape
yeah. I
Alcatraz.
saw that the other day, not so long ago.
Yeah, that
Bro.
movie's dope. It's like so creepy, like because it's like it's an older movie and they have those old little like tunes and sound effects in it. But it's
Bro,
such
the
a good
whole-
storyline.
the hole that they fucking went through is like
It's a square, right? And they put a fucking poster over
Like
it.
that square
Yeah.
right there.
There's all kinds of
It's like
rumors.
as big as a fucking trash
Yeah.
can.
Oh, hell no,
Like
my
the-
ass could never.
Yeah,
That big, you know, and they have it like that, like whatever, and then they
Still there?
yeah,
Yeah.
but you know that they wouldn't eat their food so that they could lose weight, and then
Really?
and then you know what, and then so when they were digging the hole, all the dirt and rocks they would collect from the hole, they would put it in their fucking
Pockets and shit?
in their pockets, and then when they would take them out to the yard, they would put it inside their pants, and it would fucking just go through the inside of their pants, and it would just fall all over the fucking yard.
How long did that shit take?
No, that shit took them
Yeah,
months.
It took them, a long
Yeah,
time.
if
It
not a
was
year.
Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers.
Damn.
Yeah, but they never found them because
Oh, they got away.
nah.
Well-
They say that they died. Dude, you fucking get hypothermia if you fucking jump in that water.
Dude,
Number
and
one,
it's
and then two,
sharks
it's
too,
full of
no?
sharks.
Yeah, there's all kinds of rumors with that though too. Like people say either A, they never made it, B, they made it to land. There's another theory where they had a boat ready to go for them to pick them up and take them. But yeah, they always do like all kinds of like stories on it and stuff like that. And to me, it's pretty damn intriguing. Like,
Remember we
to
saw-
wonder if they're alive. 'Cause
Yeah.
you hear of stories of them being alive and stuff, and
You know
It's
that,
pretty trippy.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? I think you were here, Manny. Remember that one story we were watching on Netflix about that guy that does a robbery on the airplane and then he jumps out and then they can never find him?
DB Cooper.
Yeah, DB Cooper.
Yeah.
Remember? That was a
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
crazy ass
What?
story.
that one was good.
That one was fucking good, huh?
That fool had balls.
Yeah,
Well,
fool.
robbery of what on an airplane?
This fool robbed the
Just
fuck-
pickpocket
He
people?
hijacked that.
No, he
airplane
hijacked an airplane.
and requested $200,000.
And they landed, gave him the money, boom, took off again. And then this fool he requested $2,000 and four parachutes. Remember?
Yeah,
And
That
then
fool
fucking-
jumped out of Oregon somewhere.
Yeah, he jumped out and they never found the parachutes.
'cause
They
of
never
all
found
the
nothing.
trees.
yeah.
and
They
all that.
they found
They
money
found him.
though.
No,
they found traces of money and shit.
yeah,
like
they
that.
found money in I think in
It was like
in Miami, I think, right? Miami, Florida. Yeah,
I think it was in like Oregon, like in the river somewhere.
no, it was on
Like
a
It was
beach.
in a camping spot or some shit. Yeah,
It was on a beach. I think it was Miami.
yeah. Like stories like that are like hell of intriguing though. Like you ever wonder if
Back then,
they
though, it was so
survived or
easy
they
to do
got
shit like
away?
that, you know, because
No cameras,
No
no,
cam-
facial recognition, no phones. Like
No security. Everyone trusted each other.
yeah,
Yeah.
before 9/11, dog.
Like, hey, come in. Like, you want to check out the cockpit?
Oh, what the fuck?
check
Oh,
out the-
what?
Shit.
Where?
Manny,
I'm like,
Manny
wanna check out
choked.
the cock?
Manny choked when he said cock. He's like, oh.
Flashbacks.
no,
Hey,
never.
Have you?
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Hey, Manny, have you guys ever seen pictures of the border back in the day, fool? When there was not even a fucking, they didn't even have booths. It was just a fucking guy. Like, he wouldn't even stop you. He would just like.
yeah, it was like they just had like
American
just cones and
citizens.
shit.
When I was
Stereotyped your
when I was a little kid, fool. When I was a little kid, my dad used to drive a little Tacoma car, but the ones that were just a single fucking single cab. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Like,
your dad
just-
had the Back from the Future car, the
Ju-
DeLorean.
No. It was a truck. No. It was just a truck. Back in the day when I was like in Mexicali, fucking, it was 3 seats only. So
A
no, it was a Toyota Tacoma. My dad would drive, my sister in the middle, and then my mom would be on the passenger, and I would always be on the floor, fool. And when we would cross the border, like that, and they would just tell. I remember my dad and my mom. Well, I would be sitting on the floor, fool, like on my mom's feet, and they would always tell me like, oh, since I was the only American in the car. my mom and my dad, my mom mainly, she would freak out. Like she would always feel like they would take me away because I was a U.S. citizen and they were all Mexican, you know?
Yeah.
And then she would always like make sure to tell me like, mijo, like when we cross the border, you need to make sure you answer them correctly, please. Like if they tell you who's your dad and then what are you going to say? And I would be like, oh, Leopoldo Barajas, you know? And then what about your mom? Irma Barajas. And all right. And then where were you born? In Centro California. And, you know, like fool, like what's your birth for? And they like fucking like, they would fucking like just fucking dig that shit in my brain, fool, you know? And they would always put me on the floor. And I remember crossing, fool, and like I would be like facing like the door, and then the CBP would just like look and be like, he wouldn't even ask us for our shit, fool. It was like, what's your name? Citizen. Yeah, U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
I would just tell them U.S. citizen, and then all of them would show them their visa or whatever, and then they would ask me because they would be like, oh, well, how come he's a U.S. citizen and they're not? And then they would ask me, are these your parents? Yeah. And then boom, they would start asking me. I'd be like answering everything correctly. Yeah. And I was like 3 years old, like 3, 4, 5 years old. Like because I moved out here when I was like 7, you know, so I was little as fuck.
I remember crossing and my mom telling me the same thing, like say this or that. And now I feel like we do that shit to Leah.
Yeah. But with Leah though, like we're all barajas. It's like, all right, it's fucking obvious, like, you know.
Yeah. Back then they would only ask you like American citizen.
Yeah, I remember.
That's all you would say.
Remember back then they would fucking smuggle people through the fucking border with someone else's ID. Like
just say American citizen.
I have homies and family members that they would just cross the border with their cousins, or when my uncle would cross with my other uncle's
certificate
ID. Like, oh look, this is boom. All right, US or whatever, you know. Like
I used to smuggle Polo into Hong Kong with my ID.
Yeah,
and I used to go right behind them with the same ID.
For real, that's just crazy. 14 years old.
I don't even think they checked it, honestly.
Nah.
I don't think so. Back then, nah, fuck no. But I think
Good times.
that was the way shit was before. I think 9/11 is really what fucked everything up.
Well, did you hear about that shit that just
George Bush?
Yeah,
that he knew about the. But a lot of people fucking take that shit out of proportion though. People say that he had something to do with it. No, he knew about the fucking threats before, you know. I mean, or maybe he did fucking have something to do with it. But what they found is documents saying that it was court documents, and it's documents that say that he knew about the threats days before. So he could have prevented it, but how? Like, bro, you're getting fucking death. You're getting fucking attack threats by fucking Al Qaeda. The fucking like
every day, fucking hundreds of messages. Maybe,
yeah,
you know?
Besides fucking the U.S. Marines or besides the U.S. military, Al Qaeda's probably the second fucking. Well, no, not really. Actually, well, China would. Well, back then I don't know. But Al Qaeda's a fucking strong ass fucking. You know, like they're nothing. You can't just take that shit like. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to fucking prevent this. Like, no, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure it's hard.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of shit that, you know, we don't know. Like that one movie, I think it's SEAL Team 6.
Where they go get Osama bin Laden?
Well,
no, Zero Dark 30. That's Zero Dark 30.
Well, they actually talk about the border here.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
SEAL Team 6? That's what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it's called. But it's like the Navy SEALs, and it's based off a true story. And they actually catch terrorists like at the border, like trying to like sneak in bombs and shit.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
oh,
they're always catching terrorists like at the border trying to come in with shit, but they never show it on the news because they don't want to freak people out.
Well, you know, like we have a couple CBP officers, right? And they always tell us that, like lately, there's been Russians that just fucking
a couple months ago,
like Russians, they're so scared of Russians because some of them have their record is so clean that those are the ones that you don't know, like if they're gonna fucking like do something or not, you know. But he says that once they fucking pull up, these fools don't even fucking stop. Like once they come to once they pass that yellow line, they just even if there's 2-3 cars, even if there's 2-3 cars in front of them, they floor that bitch and. Once you're across, you're across. Like they can't kick you out. Then that's when you ask for asylum, you know. So, but then they're like, we don't know if these fools are asking for asylum for real or if these fools, because they've also caught like So once they ask for asylum, they take a minute and then they check their fucking records and then it'll say like, oh fucking terrorist, you know. And those fools, they're like, nah, fuck that fool. We're gonna fucking set you aside, you know. And then they're ones that have like a clear background. Those are the ones that they're most scared of because they don't know if they're a terrorist or not. You know, the ones that say terrorist, at least they know and they could be like careful about them. But like that's just scary, dog.
It's like the movie Salt with Angelina Jolie.
Nah, I never seen it.
I've never seen it.
It's like that. Like
is that the one where they do the bullet?
No, that's Wanted.
The bullet. Oh yeah, okay.
Wanted. But the movie Salt, from what I remember, is like she's like a government official, and like something's going on, and then like there's other spies, and they come in. They're in the government, and then like everything starts happening, right? And then like these things are happening, these scenarios, and she's like having flashbacks of what she lived through when she was younger, and like she remembers that she was a spy. And and then like the Russian spy that like Razor comes and like talks to her, and she remembers.
I gotta watch that.
That's the one where it's at the beginning of the movie. She starts interrogating a Russian.
Yeah,
right.
Okay, that one's really good. There's a part 2, Salt 2, but yeah, it's about like Russian spies like coming here and like.
You know which one I feel it can kind of be similar to The Border about what you guys are talking about is that one movie with Catherine Zeta-Jones and then
Zorro.
No,
the old guy.
Wednesday.
Monday.
No, the guy's like a politician, and then his daughter's like a fucking crackhead, and then they show like a bunch of different scenes: Mexico here, and then
Babel. Oh, Amores Perros.
Traffic.
I think it is Traffic. Yeah, it is Traffic.
Wait, Amores Perros is the same
that
thing.
That one's a good movie. Damn, I forgot about that.
Or Babel.
Good. That one's like a lot of that
one
stuff.
Is good.
And it shows you how like it was back in the day too. A bunch of fucking no surveillance, nothing. It's just.
I gotta watch that movie.
Yeah, so Traffic was
good.
Traffic is a good movie. So it's kind of like Spun.
No, the Mexican one, the fine one.
Benicio del Toro.
David Geese.
Anyway, but that one's a good one too.
Antonio Banderas?
No, not Antonio Banderas.
Diego Luna?
Ricky Martin?
Gael Garcia?
Benicio.
I think it is Benicio.
Benicio del Toro, the one that comes out in fucking
Sanchez?
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Benicio del Toro. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was Really?
It's crazy. Yeah, this one. You remember that one? You remember.
Oh,
There's like so much drama in that movie that you're just like, damn, that's how The Border was.
I want to watch that.
It's like separate movies of like everybody's lives, and then at the end, like
they meet.
Oh,
they even show like Revolución y todo el pedo.
You know
that movie?
That same thing happens on Amores Perros. That's why I thought you were talking about that. Like, there's 4 different stories, and they all meet somehow at the end.
Is that the one where the boyfriend and the girlfriend get lost, and then she ends up ditching him or some shit like that? No, is that another one?
Yeah.
Amores Perros.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Never seen it.
You never seen Amores Perros? Damn, for you're tripping, dog.
Good movie. Polo
That's a fucking fire ass
The
movie.
only one I remember was like Amarte
Duele. That's a fire.
good.
You know you cannot find that movie anywhere now.
Which was that one? The one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where the girl
the
ditches
poor
him?
the poor guy and the rich girl.
And
Nah.
It's like Romeo and Juliet, but like in Mexico.
Yeah. Nah.
I think.
Oh no, you're talking. I know what you're talking about. Paraíso Travel. The guy where they cross the border.
And the bitch leaves.
Hey, fool, you guys gotta watch that movie. That's a good movie, dog. Paraíso Travel. I know you'll like it, Manny. That's a good ass movie. Have you seen it? Paraíso Travel is a really good movie. But
so
what was I gonna say?
Christmas is coming up.
I'm gonna write all these.
Christmas is around the corner.
Nah, fool, I fucking tell you guys to watch fucking hellish shit. I've been telling these fools to watch Yellowstone and they don't watch it.
Oh, Yellowstone.
Huh?
Oh, baby.
I don't have the internet.
Oh, I love Yellowstone.
You watch Yellowstone?
No, I don't.
Peacock?
Gave me a subscription for the thing just so I could watch that like 6 months ago, and I haven't watched it.
Wow.
You're all watching other shit.
She's all watching the rest of the shit out
Oh,
there.
you just heard.
I'm watching FBI.
Nah, that's a good ass fucking show. Yellowstone, fire. I'm stuck on that. This weekend's
Summer's
fucking episode.
over, baby.
This weekend's episode was hard, fool. It's gangster as fuck. Gangster as fuck.
He makes you want to like buy a fucking ranch.
Yeah, real
know what I
shit.
mean?
Like, nah, that's just gangster. You guys want to know where I went this weekend? I went to this
Where'd you
fucking
go?
festival.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
I went to a festival fucking called Besame
Woohoo.
Mucho. That shit was fucking gnarly, bro. I saw like 16, we probably saw like 16 artists, huh? Yeah, at the Dodger Stadium.
The only
fucking-
ones I can remember is Ramon Ayala and Café Tacuba.
Really?
Because those are like one of my favorites.
Did you guys see El Tigre de Northgate?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah, we saw Tigres
I
del
just
Norte.
made up a
yeah.
band right there.
Was it like multiple stages? Like
Four,
It was
yeah,
four.
four
Four
stages.
stages.
Have you ever been to a festival? That's my first
Four
time at a
categories.
that's my first time at a festival.
How would you
Mine
rate
too.
the Dodger Stadium?
Just EDC.
Fucking ugly.
No, dude, we didn't even go. We were like on
The
the,
Dodger
parking lot.
Stadium was ugly though.
Just outside.
Ugly as fuck. Fool.
Yeah. There's we ran into
For-
Tweezy and he said there was 60 to 70,000
70,000.
That's a lot of people in that parking lot.
A
Yeah.
lot of people.
Fool, it's funny because I was fucking talking shit. I was talking shit about the stadium to my sister and Shanice and my sister's friend. I was talking shit about it, and then some guy pulls up to me and he goes, "Man, you're brave wearing that fucking hat around here." And I was like, "Oh yeah," and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, you guys fucking had us this last series, but wait till next year, but you know." And then he's like, "I ain't gonna lie though, you guys do have the nicest fucking stadium ever, you know."
Yeah, we do.
And then I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" And I was like, "Fuck, I think this fool heard me talking shit about the stadium." Fool. But their state, he's
We're
like,
like,
"No,
no,
no,
he
no,
wants
no."
up after.
Or he knows, like,
No,
man,
but
this
nah,
shit's shit.
nah, this fool, but this fool, he was like, "Man, our stadium is fucking old." Like right after I just said all that, you know. And then he goes, "No, it's not old. It's vintage," you know. And then I was
No,
like,
motherfucker, it needs a
You would
remodel.
think, like all those rings that
It's
the
old.
Dodgers, have,
Right?
and winning, and you would think
They
would
the
invest.
city
a little.
would give them a new stadium.
"Yeah,
It's because they gotta pay the players. They're like,
They
fuck,
should-
I
they
can't
should've-
spend the money on the stadium.
They should have given the Dodgers the stadium
Or-
first instead of giving it to the Rams and the Chargers.
Or they fucking probably know that the fucking people don't take care of the fucking stadium."
It's like a
Shots
Qualcomm, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
fool, that fucking stadium was shit.
Yeah.
Qualcomm was the shit though.
Yeah, well, we
It
had
was
the best.
old, but
The best tailgates for sure, but I don't know
That-
about the fucking
yeah,
stadium.
I think that's
yeah,
what
that
I'm talking
stadium was
about.
trash.
yeah, because
Qualcomm?
you hardly ever
Yeah,
made it
it
inside of the stadium.
I wonder
Probably.
why
barely.
Chargers left.
Barely.
Got
I think I've been in
depressed.
twice.
Oh, Manny.
I went to Qualcomm twice. I really did go
I went
twice.
there,
I
I went there
went a
when it was
couple
Jack
times.
Murphy.
I went a few times.
Good old Jack Murphy.
Yeah, but I know that they had the best tailgates.
That's
Yeah,
probably like
the tailgating was probably the best experience.
Yeah.
So out of being at Qualcomm,
Yeah.
it was always a good time. Everybody was partying, drinking.
that's
Shit
why
was lit.
probably like in the news they're always like, oh, like other teams outnumber us, but it's probably because like they're like, oh, like our stadium sucks. Like let's go have a good time there, you know?
Yeah.
So they travel.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like it's like worth it to them because they have downtown, the nice stadium. They could like walk around. Whereas like someone that's going to like, I've never been to Dodger Stadium, but
fucking ugly.
you know, it's like no one wants to go there.
Fool,
you
they
know?
have bleachers, dog. They don't have seats. I could see the bleachers. Like, I was like, what the fuck, bleachers?
Yeah, that's true. I saw that.
I was like, no
it was
way,
Like
that's-
really gray.
I was like, no,
gradient
yeah.
everywhere.
But I mean,
The last tailgating I went to was at the concert that we all went to together.
which one?
I think that was the last tailgating we did.
Which
It was
one?
a concert. Manny was there too.
Was I there?
Was it
Concert.
Red-
I don't
Revolution?
know. I think it was Revolution.
Oh, that was a baby. That was a whack ass
that-
tailgate.
Yeah, it
That's
was-
what
it
I'm
was-
saying though. That's
That was
the
a
last
whack-ass
tailgating I've ever
I'm sorry
done.
to say that, Manny, but that was,
Hey, I didn't plan it, so I ain't even fucking. I'm right
So
there.
what?
No.
We didn't even get offered any food.
I'm right there. I'm
Yeah,
right
you were
there
there
with
too,
you, buddy.
GP, right?
Oh, we were hungry too.
Yeah,
Like,
we were
we're gonna go.
fucking
We're gonna
starved.
eat with
Hey,
this
I
food.
remember-
What was
Manny's like,
it?
there's
Hey,
hella
we
food.
were fucking starving, and then Manny goes, "Yeah, just come. You guys can come eat here, fool." We get there, fool, and then we just see like 6 buns, fucking like 2 weenies, and we're like,
Yeah,
They had
for
him in the
family. We're like,
They had him in the cooler.
"Nah, fool." But, nah,
not gonna walk up in the cooler.
Nobody offered, nobody offered, nobody
said, hey,
offered.
fucking,
Yeah,
you guys have a
Omar.
plate here.
Nah, fool, we never
I
got
didn't
offered
say
food.
that.
Nah, but we got
That's
there late though. I
But to be
think.
honest, I didn't even eat because I was like,
I
I,
mean,
don't want to
well-
eat like a chili dog. you
Yeah,
know?
no, nah. You know the best fucking tailgate experience I ever had was with Marina and Canseco
At the Mexico game?
at the
Yeah,
Mexico
I didn't
game.
even make it in.
Fool, we fucking these fools
Sick-ass
took
invite.
a griddle like fucking.
We
they-
played games.
Nah, but they had like carne asada. They had fucking
That
hot
was
dogs,
really good
fucking
tailgating.
burgers. Like 50 people in our fucking in that tailgate itself. So it was pretty sick.
Yeah.
That was a sick ass tailgate. You know, that's how I was like, ah. But
Mine-
then again, you don't tailgate that. There was not one tailgate at that concert that was like close to any Qualcomm tailgate. You know,
What, like
Nah.
the Revolution?
yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
I don't think anybody was tailgating like that big.
Nah, fucking.
I didn't see
Qualcomm
anybody.
was the best one, man.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It was.
Chucky. I mean, we used to go to Chucky. Chucky
Yeah.
used to host it all the time.
I used to know because of his wife. We used to work with her, and she would tell us and she would upload pictures on Facebook and shit.
I remember
That was crazy.
Yeah, one time we went to like a truck jam, and at the time it was like $20, and it was all you could eat hot dogs and nachos
Yeah.
that's
for
tight.
$20, and then like your ticket was like another $10, and then like you pay that, like everyone's eating, having a good time, you know, BYOB. And then Chucky hops on the speaker, you know, like, hey, everybody, I got a surprise for everybody that, you know, paid their ticket. And everyone's like, what? And he had a van, like a, you know, a van.
Yeah.
He slides the door open. It's fucking just cases of beer.
What?
And he's like, all the drinks are on me.
What the
And
fuck?
everyone's like, oh, fuck. It was just a whole van full of beer. Just
full belly and out beer?
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucking crazy.
Good
I mean,
times, good
nobody
times.
made it in
Yeah.
full that time.
nobody made it in.
Yeah, fucking Qualcomm was a
or
shit.
out.
Yeah, everybody stays there. I'm pretty sure that's crazy. I wonder how the fuck they fucking. I wonder like if Qualcomm needs like a high ass fucking insurance for that type of shit. You know,
I don't know. Well, we could do some tailgating at Petco Park.
you can, huh?
Yeah.
But
I've seen that. I think we went to one actually.
We can because we got season tickets now. So we
Oh,
can always
yeah, that's
just
true.
fucking-
Didn't
forgot.
we go to a tailgating once? It was like
I never been to a
mediocre.
tailgate.
I think it was like my tia. And
I've never been to a tailgate. I don't think anybody. I've never been to a better tailgate than that the one we've been to in Mexico.
I'm about to do Conseco.
which one was
I'll do
that one?
Conseco
Oh
Marina
yeah,
now.
Conseco Marina. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, there was literally like 50 people at that
They
tailgate.
brought props and everything. Like
Fucking, it was
fucking
like at least
sick.
like 6 canopies.
I still have a picture of that day.
Yeah, I got pictures too. We have a picture of everybody that was there. Fucking Darian was with us, huh?
I think so.
Yeah, Darian was with us. I don't even know why the fuck Darian was with us. That fool's not even fucking into soccer. Fucking weird. But
So
yeah,
Christmas,
Christmas.
it's coming up.
Oh,
Yeah.
still gotta
Merry
do my
Christmas.
shopping.
I haven't done no shopping. I don't even think I'm gonna do shopping this year. Sorry to anybody. Fuck. I was gonna say something else.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Tailgating.
Tailgating.
No, I was gonna say. Oh, we went to the Dodge. Oh yeah, the World Cup. Fool. Today, fucking Spain lost.
Yeah,
And they got
Spain
eliminated?
lost.
All the good teams are getting eliminated. Morocco won.
Portugal won today too.
Damn, that's fucking nuts, bro.
That fool, Ramos did a hat trick today too.
Yeah,
It's actually
Ramos-
pretty damn beastie being on the biggest stage in the world right now.
And he basically kicked fucking Cristiano Ronaldo off the fucking off the
fucking
game.
starting lineup.
He's like, get
for
the fuck
sure.
out. I want to
No
fucking
way.
prove my fucking.
That's good though. Just
Yeah.
especially if you're that confident and telling Ronaldo, hey, fucking,
Back
let me
the
get
fuck
my
up.
shine. Like,
Yeah.
fucking,
He
let me
scored
do
3
me.
goals though.
Yeah, that fool hella stepped up though.
Yeah.
Give it to that
I'm
guy.
sure Ronaldo's not even tripping right now, you know?
Nah,
For
he's
that.
cool because he got to rest.
Yeah, he got to
you know?
rest.
I mean, he did play a little bit, but still though, he got to rest. Freaking,
But I'm
a good,
thinking
like
about
60, 70 minutes of the
Nah,
game.
no. Well, Ronaldo and Messi are like fucking. They're there.
Same.
Same, but
But
different.
we were talking about earlier how he's going to get paid. Like how,
No, Ronaldo's the one that's getting paid that much,
Oh,
fool.
okay.
That fool's getting paid $209 million a year for the next 2.5 years
For what?
for a contract that he got with Al Bassar and fucking and the Middle East. So this fool's the highest paying athlete as of now.
Why do they need that much money?
Because nigga, that's how much he's worth.
Man,
The last person that bought him, man, you fucking paid a little less than, or you know, they paid a lot for him, and then the next person that buys him, the last team that has him has to make money, a profit off of him. So then, if I paid 180 million a year for the next,
But
6
are these
years,
numbers like calculated based on how many sales he's gonna bring, or
hell yeah.
Okay.
So that fool, as soon as that fool's fucking name goes on that fucking team that he's going to now in the Middle East, like
People are
everybody
gonna
in
be
the world is
spending
gonna
big
buy
bucks.
that shit, and that fucking money's worth that jersey's worth like $180. So that shit's based on sales with fucking merch, based on sales with tickets. Like everybody's gonna want to go to the Middle East.
and
It's
they
gonna
want
bring
him to
money.
have the best of the best.
They have the royal families out there, you know? They
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
shitload of money. They don't give
Oh
a
wait,
fuck,
so he's
you
gonna be
know?
on the Middle East now?
Yeah, that fool's going to the Middle East. That fool already fucking he signed a
I-
Pero
contract for
está bien grande.
I can't-
2.5 years.
Beast,
I
though.
can't wait to hear like what he can't
Controversy?
what he can't do.
Yeah, controversy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's gonna be fucking crazy.
does he? I'm not sure if he drinks or
Nah,
like,
fuck no, fool. They're not allowed to drink. Not
Well, like-
soccer
Fool got an
players.
8-pack.
oh really?
Nah, fuck no, fool. They cannot drink. Those fools
Is
can't
he
drink.
married and stuff?
He's married. Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
he's married.
He's
I think.
married and he got.
Nah, yeah, soccer
got
players,
kids.
fool. Soccer players are strict as fuck. It's not like football players, like fucking Chargers and shit. Like,
That's what
nah,
I'm picturing. Like,
nah, yeah, fool. Charger
the
players are
club.
doing bumps and fucking smoking weed, fool. Like the night before the game, fool.
Yeah.
I,
Oh,
wit-
my
I,
God.
I
It's like,
witnessed that.
What are you doing here? You got a game tomorrow, bro.
I witnessed that shit firsthand, fool. Like I went out with those
Yeah,
fools.
I seen
Like
that
that shit
shit.
was fucking gnarly.
Oh shit.
like no wonder we fucking lost, man.
Fucking
You guys over
crazy.
here
Yeah.
fucking hungover.
Nah, fucking like Cheapy said, that fool has an 8-pack fool. Like
Off the record.
that fool's not fucking around. It's crazy. But yeah, man, fucking, we've been keeping up with the fucking.
What do you guys think is like the hardest sport to be in?
Fuck for me? I mean,
Hardest?
Like
I mean,
physically,
physical football. Fuck that shit.
but everything physically, mentally, what?
Football's
What do you-
fucking hard, but also soccer, you fucking have to have a lot of condition. Basketball's fucking hard. It's because
Yeah, I don't know.
to me
read
though,
that
I
once
would.
football is
But
like
what-
fucking
Baseball,
hard
basketball, soccer, football. Fuck.
I think
Out
football
of those four sports, I would say baseball's probably like
the easiest
the,
for sure.
the least physical.
Yeah, you
Yes.
could be
Yeah,
fat. You could be
it's-
fat and be a professional fucking baseball player.
for you. Yeah.
Yeah,
But what's hard? Like, are you talking about like the physical part of it, or like the actual
taking a beating, or are you talking
Like-
about like
no, what she said all
endurance?
general, like in general.
Like in general, like for football, I know that they have
To
more
me, it would be football.
mental problems. Like they fucking commit suicide and they
CT
turn into
they have
like
that CT
shit
the
because of the
CT shit.
concussions and stuff. Well, obviously that, but
You get fucking beat.
who are they like the hardest on? What's the hardest to?
I would say basketball
I don't know.
because
Upkeep,
you're
you know?
constantly running up and down the court. Same thing with soccer. You're running up and
Soccer's
down
a
the
bigger,
court.
a bigger court too.
But at the
Football,
same
you
time,
get
you
a
don't
break.
get like brain damage.
Yeah.
I think it just they're all
Yeah.
fucking different
Football.
levels, huh?
No, but see, like, I don't. Nah, it's because they all
Because basketball would be more cardio, right?
and not well, soccer is the most cardio because you
Or-
run more.
Yeah.
that's
Like
true.
they've done tests on fucking on that, and soccer players run the most out of any fucking
Yeah,
sport.
because basketball they play 60 minutes total, 15 minutes.
They have a lot of ankle problems.
Soccer
too in
plays 90.
basketball,
90
no?
minutes.
Yeah, see, that's
Like the
another thing.
ankles
But
is
see,
where they pop 'em
yeah,
and shit? They-
basketball players have ankle problems, but soccer players have knee problems all the time.
Dude, one time I
and
saw a
then-
video of some guy, he went, "Arr!" and he like stopped hard on the thing and like something popped out.
Another fucking sport
it
that
was
we're
so
not
bad.
mentioning that's fucking really fucking crazy is boxing.
Rugby.
Well, the other day I heard that rugby is actually one of the safest sports to play because they teach you how to fucking hit. Like those fools know how to properly hit each other, and they're strong. I heard that
Yeah.
those fools.
Boxing is probably the worst.
They say that football versus rugby's like fucking way safer than fucking football because you don't hit your head. You don't.
But for
you-
boxing,
you-
it's not too much like.
What do you mean they don't let you
it's
eat?
Not, it's not too much like
You have to-
consistent. It's more like okay, fight and then
Boxing, you're
practice
not-
and-
You're
with box-
constantly moving around.
With boxing, you have to. They give you like 5 months of like hardcore
Straight
camp,
training.
and then the last fucking month you're not eating. You're literally fucking eating ice cubes
Swing your arms as fast as you can for
For-
5 minutes, and then see how you feel.
for 5 minutes. They fight for fucking how many fucking 12 times what 3 4.
That depends on what.
How many rounds is
weight
12
you're
and then-
in.
yeah.
But yeah. To 12 rounds at 3
Or at-
minutes a round.
Yeah, that's fucking
What?
36
So
minutes
minutes.
of fucking keeping your arms up. Don't even fucking
But
swing.
that's
Just keep
once
your arms
every
in here
5
for.
months, and then they train in between, or
Nah, they're training the whole fucking time.
Yeah, they train a lot.
They don't stop. And then not only that, like these fools have to train in the morning and in the middle of the day and at night, and then they have to swim in between, and then they're
I
fucking.
wonder if
and they're
does
not eating.
hockey meet that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hockey's a physical sport, too.
I've never seen how fucking how they train.
I never done hockey like.
I went to a hockey game once, and I just saw the way that they were
Those fools are
skiing,
physical
and I
as
was
fuck.
like, "Damn, that shit looks hard."
Those fools are
the
physical,
balance
too.
and the core. Oh. Anyway, I think it's all hard.
I went
Props
to
to
a-
everybody for
I
doing
went to
that.
a
My
San Diego
respects.
Goals game back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember the San Diego Goals, but
I went there too once. Me and Shanice went.
Yeah,
pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I fuck
started
with
up
the-
again, right?
Yeah,
I think I saw someone post that they went to a game.
yeah, no, yeah, I did.
We should go.
I'm down.
honestly, it's really fun.
Be lit to go see.
I think we saw a fight when we went. That shit was sick.
Me
San
and
Diego
Marina and
Goals.
Canseco and Leo went.
Yeah, we saw Tweezy that day too.
Did we?
Yeah.
Me and Marina were cracking up because it's like so different compared to soccer games and football games that we've been to.
Yeah.
Like the people are so different. Like how they cheer, how like
Yeah.
All white people too. It's
like
funny.
everything they do. We were laughing because every time like something would happen, the two guys would be like, "Oh, bro," and they would like high five each other.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I heard it's a different experience.
Yeah, for sure,
It was-
100%.
It was cool. It was
But yeah, man, with that being said, I think we're done for tonight, guys. What do you guys think?
That's cool with me.
Alright.
Yeah.
Chilling. Get
Fucking-
my ass.
I could
on.
talk
Fucking
all
talked
night.
our ass off today. huh?
Yeah, 40 minutes, 44 minutes. Fucking just
Already?
stop talking shit. Yeah, if you guys fucking want to tune in, we're on YouTube every Thursday at 6 p.m. We're also on every podcast streaming platform at 6 p.m. You guys can always follow us on YouTube, Ace of Fates Barbershop and Tattoos. Manny rocks with the Z, that barber cheapy. Polo Cuts as the
At Tatnese.
Tatnese. Omatic made it. Big shout out to Nadia for being here with us
Yeah.
today. Much love, y'all. See you guys next
Night.
time.
Peace.